evening, everybody. How are we this evening? It is Wednesday night, hump day, Wing It Wednesday with Beck. If you're joining me, let me know while I get my comments up. If you're here, let me know that you're here. Say g'day. We always love to have people having a chat with us on a Wednesday night. So let me introduce myself. My name is Beck Hall. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Melbourne, Australia, and I come live here every Wednesday night. So I wasn't here last Wednesday. I was feeling a bit ill last Wednesday, but I'm here every Wednesday night usually at 8 o'clock, and we wing it. We just fly by the seat of our pants and see whatever we create. So let me know if you're here and if you're joining me. Hey Christine, hey Maura, thanks for joining me. Alright, so let me grab my little comments up here. Alright, so now I can see everybody's comments. That's great. So today I want to share with you a couple of little background ideas that I have been, well, not working on, but that I've had, and it's using our ink spots. So I think we'll get started, but first of all, I just want to send out a reminder to people that we have free shipping today. So today, tomorrow, and Friday is free shipping. And not only that do you get free shipping, but I'm also running a special this week because I am celebrating 5 years of my other live that I do called Breakfast with Beck on a Saturday morning. And I've been doing that for 5 years now. So I'm celebrating by giving away a $100 voucher, where you get a chance to win a $100 voucher by shopping at my online store and just spending $50. So if you spend $50 at my online store, you go into my draw, which I will be drawing on Saturday morning for the $100 voucher. And at the moment, you got pretty good odds. So let me just give you a wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Pretty good odds at winning. So anybody that does that, but if you place an order of $65 or more, you get free shipping on your order as well. So, you know, bonus, I didn't know that this was happening. It was just a coincidence that Stampin' Up! And I are running a promotion at the same time. So how good is that? So let me know if you're here. If you're watching me live, you'll see a little live button just here. If not, you're watching the replay. So let me know that you're watching either way. All right, so let me point you down. We're going to get started and see where Wing It Wednesday takes us tonight. Oh, the wind is shocking at the moment. It is crap weather. Yep, it's crap weather, Christine. I didn't shut the outside of the shed door, so now it's like bashing away and carrying on. So anyway, let me flick you down. So today I want to work with the Pine Tree Trimmings stamp set. Hey Renee, how are you? Hey Linda. Hey Cheryl. I guess we might have a few less viewers on tonight because a lot of people don't have power. So that's not a good thing, but the wind is blowing an absolute gale outside. So tonight, as I said, we're going to work with the Pine Tree Trimmings, and I'm also going to work with our little inking spots. So this is just a collection of ink spots that I have. This is what I take in the caravan with me. I have a few spots here missing of colours that I've used somewhere, and I can't remember where I put them, so I do need to find them, but it's just a selection of the colours that we have. Now, if you are a kit collector and you buy the kits, you get some kits you get the ink spot in the kits, so they're a great way to start your collection with your kits and getting the ink spots as well. If you don't have the kits collection and you're with you want to do this collection, there are two different. There's a classic and an assortment kit that you can buy with a variety of colours in it for $34, and there's also uninked ink pads that you can buy for $17.50, which you can then ink up as well. So I love taking these away in the caravan with me because then I get a whole range of colours with not much space to take up. So anyway, so let's get started. So what I thought was we'd just test out a couple of backgrounds and see how our backgrounds come. So knowing that I'm using a Christmas tree stamp set, what colours would you like me to use tonight? Let me know what colours. I'm limited to the colours that I've got, but we have red colours, we have greens, we have basic grey, we have a few few different ones. What if we use purple? What if we do purple as a different colour? So one of my team members, Rochelle, has inspired me, I think. So let's grab out the purple. We'll grab out Gorgeous Grape, Highland Heather. What else have we got? Might do Berry Burst with those too. So I'm gonna do this, but you guys pick colours and let me know what colours you want me to work with. And I might chuck in some grey granite with that as well. So that's what I'm going to use. What colours do you want to use? We'll do a couple of different ones. Purple and pink. Well, that's what I've got there, Christine. You must have read my mind. Saw 2 trees down in my estate just coming home from work. Yeah, I know. I think there'll be a few more trees down. Greens, of course. I know, Christine, right? Greens. So we could do like shaded spruce. We could do cherry cobbler. We could do crumb cake maybe even. This is how old it is. Look, I've still got soft suede in here. That's a really, really old colour that we used to stock. What other colours have we got that we could chuck in with that? Maybe a bit of pool party. Maybe we'll go those 4 for that one. Or we might even use 3. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I think we've got our colours happening. So let me... Oh, yellows, Maura. Could do I have enough yellows? No, not really. I've only got 2 yellows in there. Alright, we'll stick with these colours. Alright, so then I'm just going to grab some, white card fronts. So I have all of these already cut. This is 9.5 centimetres by 14 centimetres, or roughly thereabouts. I use these for the insides of my cards as well, so it's just quick and easy to grab. I'm going to grab a scrap bit of paper here. So let me, now I've got something in my eye. Don't you hate that when something gets in your eye and then you can't see? I've got an eye. Lukey used to say, I've got an eye flash in my eye, Mum. Help me with my eye flash. Alright, so I'm just grabbing a scrap piece of paper here so I've got it at the background. And then what I think I'm going to do is just grab my ink. So I'm going to use the Gorgeous Grape to start with. And I'm just going to drag it across the cards basically. So we're just going to have a play with a few backgrounds today and see what we come up with. So that's Gorgeous Grape. I'm going to do Highland Heather. Oh, there's not much difference between those two, is there? So this is the kind of thing where you can just have a bit of a play with. We'll do, what was this one? Smoky Slate. Grey Granite. So we're just dragging it across the paper just to see what kind of a background we create. I am looking forward to Vegas, Christine. I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. Fiona and I loose in Las Vegas. Can you imagine it? So I'm just going to go like that, and then I'm going to get that lighter grey and then just go back over those 2 sections like that. So we've just created sort of like a bit of a background, yeah? Now, I know every background we do sometimes has kind of a bit of an ugliness to it about it. So we're going to fix that up. So let's grab a bit of Highland Heather just so that we're keeping into the theme here. So I'll grab a bit of scrap here. Where have we? Got a bit of scrap. So it's kind of that rustic kind of version. Oh, here we go. What are these? A couple of little scrap pieces. This one's already cut. And then I'm just going to tear it across the middle here. So, hey Megan, how are you? Hey Kay, Lukey's good. He's at work tonight. He's not impressed that he's at work tonight. He's not feeling the best this week. He had a bit of a sore throat, so he wasn't impressed that he had to work. But, them's the breaks. That's what happens, isn't it? Alright, so we just... Here I am. I'm such a harsh mum, aren't I? Them's the breaks. Oh, well. Alright, let me move that. So we've got our background piece there, and then I'm just going to grab the Gorgeous Grape, and I'm just going to use my ink spots just to ink up the dark bit here, like that. Ink up that side as well. So we're just playing with the ink spots. Does anybody have the ink spots in their collection? I use them for the caravan when we go caravan crafting, so I don't have to take like a huge amount of big ink pads with me. I'm going to pop that over there like that. It doesn't matter that it's hanging over the edge a little bit. Right, and then we're going to stamp, do some Christmas stamping. So I think I'm going to stamp this tree here. And I think I might stamp that in the berry burst. What do you reckon? You've got lots from kits. I know, and they're so good. You just keep them and then you can take them in the van or wherever with you. They're just so handy to have. And I haven't re-inked these, I can tell you, for so many years, and like, you know, they're still stamping okay. It's not like it's not got a, they're not stamping. They're stamping really well. And then we can re-ink them as well, and you can wash them out and re-ink them again. Oh, I pressed too hard on that. Look at that. Let's do that again. I don't want that background happening. Pressed way too hard on that. Here I am thinking I'm pushing to China. That's better. Alright, now we're going to die cut that out with our little Christmas tree dies from our tree trimming one here. So hold please while I die cut that out. You only have the ones from the kits. Yeah, well that's alright. That's how we get our collection started, Ruth. And then, you know, you're going to get a whole heap of different ones from the kits too, because they always use the different colours in them. But I'm not even sure what colours the assortment. I think the assortments have a light colours and dark colours in them. So like, you know, subtles and regal colours or whatnot. Alright, we've got our little Christmas tree happening here. So a bit of a different colour for Christmas. So we're going to pop that one there like that. And then I think we'll stamp the sentiment, 'tis the season. 'Tis the season. Let's stamp that down on the side here. And we'll do that in, I'm going to do that in this as well. Let's see what this looks like in this colour. Or I think we'll stamp that there. That's it. 'Tis the season. When you can't sleep, watch Beck at 4 AM. The container you have for the spots. This is just one of those $2 containers, you know, from your junky $2 shop that you can, you know, it holds all your sewing bits and pieces in it. It's not big. I would have liked one that has all 40 colours, so then I could get a few and have it all. But I like it, the fact that it can stand like that, like when I shut it up. Because you know me, I'm this queen of storage, I got told I was the other day. When you shut it like that, it actually can stand up, like, you know, like stand up, and then all the ink pads are sitting flat. So I kind of like that. What I used to have was this big container here, and you'll see all of my other ink spots that I've got in there as well. So I used to have this one, and it's got a bit of a handle on it. And I used to double stack, like all of these is really old colours in here, and a few generic ones that aren't Stampin' Up ones. But yeah, I used to double stack it, and this one held like 2 stacks as well. So I do tend to take maybe, you know, if I do, I take this one. Look, Starry Sky. Remember that colour? Starry Sky, Evening Evergreen, Call Me Clover. This is showing my age of Stampin' Up here, and all the old colours that I've got. Bermuda Bay, Blushing Bride, all the old colours. So that's where I have it. So yeah, you can sit them flat in that. But I do like this one because it's individual and it's sort of got their own little shelf in them. So yeah, that's just one of the sewing kits from, you know, your $2 container stores, things like that. So, all right, let's get a card base. Now, I'm going to ask a question. Do I put a white? I need a big bit of white paper. Hold, please. Do I get a bit of white paper and put a white background with it, and then a coloured card base, or do I do it like that and do a coloured card base? So if we pull in maybe Gorgeous Grape, this is just a scrap bit for now, like that. Pacific Point, yes, that's an old one too. Do I do it like that, do you think? Or do I do a white card base and have a coloured background? What do you reckon? Let me know what you think in the comments. See, I think that kind of gets a bit hidden, but I don't want to persuade you. Do that one. And then I'm going to stamp some presents. Where's our little scrap piece gone? Let's stamp some presents. get these two little stampy pieces here and stamp some presents down. So I'm super excited. We get to go to Vegas in, let me check how many days now. 16 days. I can't believe it's 16 days away. I remember counting down, it was like 130 days. So I'm super excited that I get to do that and collect Fiona along the way. So my awesome mate Fiona Carsons from New Zealand. Got to do a flyby New Zealand and pick her up. So cannot wait. And then we'll get to hang out with my American demo friends, Kevin and Scott and Brenda. So it's going to be really good, and see the guys that I haven't seen for a little while. So I'm just stamping some random presents just so that we can put them on there. First choice, coloured background. What are we going to? Looks good. Coloured card base with white layer. I think everybody said that, hasn't it? Coloured background. First choice, coloured background. All right, cool. We'll do that then. All right. Now, in this kit, this stamp set, they've got this teeny tiny little bow, which I do in the opposite colour. And look, it adds a tiny little bow to the presents. How cool is that? So if you do that in the opposite colour, you get like a two-coloured present on it. I'll pull it up and I'll show you in a minute. But we're just going to stamp the little bows on the presents. We're not going to use 4, are we? Because that's just nonsense. We don't do 4. But you see there, see how it gives you that little bow? How cute is that little bow? Alright. You know what? There are die cuts for that, but let's be honest. We're just going to be able to cut it out a bit quicker than we can probably die cut it, hey? Because it's a square. And it's not hard to cut a square, is it? Who does this? Who has a die, but because it's a simple shape, we just cut it with snips? I tend to do this more than not, I think. Only with simple shapes. I'm not going to get there and cut that Christmas tree, for example, but for simple shapes. As I said, there are dies, but I do this quite a bit. Alright, there we go. Because you guys don't want to be waiting, hanging around. Alright, I'm quite sure you want to get, I know I want to get under my cosy, warm blanket. Because my legs are freezing. Well, let's face it, when aren't I freezing? I mean, really. Alright, so we'll cut a white card base. Was that what we decided? A white card base? White card base with a coloured background. Gorgeous, great base with a white layer. Yeah, white layer with a coloured card. Alright, so I'm going to cut this at 14.4 by 10. So I'm super excited as well. This weekend we get to have some of my team coming over, and we're going to do the Traditions of Christmas online class that Stampin' Up have been spruiking about. So yeah, I had to buy the online class from Stampin' Up, and I'm getting together with a few of my team members this weekend to craft together. So I'm really looking forward to that. Just having a nice relaxing afternoon on Sunday, because I've been flat out between work and making everything ready, because when I get back from Vegas, I've got to hit the ground running. We have class, so I fly in on the Sunday, we have class on the following Tuesday, and then class the Thursday. I've still got work, and then we have the Christmas card buffet. Now, if you're not a part of my email group, oh, that's a bit longer, I'm going to have to trim that down a bit. If you're not a part of my email group, I send out all my events via email, so you need to, what am I looking for, 13.8, here we go. You need to get onto that so that you can get my emails sent to you, so that you don't miss out on any of my events. So our Christmas card buffet, you're going to come for the day. I'm going to spoil you, and we're going to make 20 cards. Well, you can make 20 cards. I've got 20 card designs for you, all different designs. I have been hard at it. Look, they're all in this little hot bag here. I have been hard at it making all of the designs for you. ready to come and have a play with it for the day. So, and that's on the 29th of November that will be, from 10 till 4 here in the studio. Well, here anyway. Hopefully that class, I'll make it a takeaway class, Megan, not necessarily an online class where you get to, like, you know, that I get to talk to you and things like that. So I do make takeaway classes, so all of my classes you can get as takeaway classes, and that way I ship the class to you with the PDF tutorial and everything like that. So, and that's all advertised when I send out my emails every month. So alright, I'm just going to glue our bit down here. Now, do we need to put any ribbon on this, do you reckon, guys? What do you think? Do we need some ribbon? What ribbon have we got that would work with this at the moment? I think we need to put something on it. A bit of gold, maybe? Alright, we'll glue that one down. So like I said, it's a bit of an ugly background when you first start, but then when you dress it up, it looks really, really nice. So we're just going to pop this down. Lukey's obviously finished work. He's sending me quite a few memes that are happening here. So I'm going to pop that across the middle there. So we're just going to glue that one down as well. Alright. Glue that one across the middle here, like so. So just a very simple layout, nothing too strenuous to, you know, we're in the midweek hump day, so you don't want to do anything too stressful. And this is a challenge for you guys as well for next week. So to use your little ink spots, or what you've got in ink spots, and create a background with it. So there's lots of different things that we can do. So we're just going to whack our little Christmas tree here, and you don't have to use the Christmas sweet that I'm using, you can use whatever you like, but that's the challenge. So every Wednesday I set out a challenge for you, and you've got a chance to win a prize the following week when I do a lucky draw on live, when we're live here. We're going to pop these little presents in here like so. I'm going to go one there, just randomly. And then we'll put this one here like that. Probably should have done the presents in a different colour, but anyway, they look alright. And then ribbon on that piece. Ribbon on, or silver. What have we got? Let me see. Let me pull out my little drawers. What do we have? I was actually just going to put like some bow or something. What's this one? This looks alright. What's this one? Oh, I don't know. It's probably a retired one. Snowflake Splendor. I reckon that might be. But that looks a bit of alright, doesn't it? Okay. That will look alright, won't it? We do a bow on that one? Do we do a bow? Oh, I know what. We'll just do a knot. Ribbon on that piece. Ribbon, so if we do a little bit of a knot here, so this is, I like to do this is just another way of adding a bit of bling to your cards. We've got just the tiniest little bit of ribbon, you can pop it underneath your sentiment like that, and then that way it adds a bit of bling, but it also adds a bit of something to the bottom of your sentiment. These glue dots, I think these glue dots have been touching the outside of the box because I don't want to peel off. There we go. I always use two. Does anybody like that? Use two glue dots like that. Look at that. There we go. What do you reckon? I actually quite like that. I think it needs some bling too. Let's get some bling. Go for this one here, and I'm going to go with good old basic rhinestones. Can't go wrong. And I've got a few little ones there ready to go. I'm just going to pop these on my little Christmas tree randomly. 3, 4, and we'll go 5. Like that. There we go. What do you reckon? You think that that's quite cool? I don't mind the background actually. It looks cool. Bit of alright. Alright, so we've done that one. Let's just quickly do the other one. So I've got, get rid of that over there. We have these colours as well. So instead of swiping, what I'm going to do is do kind of like what we did last week. So I've kept up tonight a fun card. Awesome, that's great, Christine. Alright, so like we did the other week, we're going to actually just do squares. So I'm just going to randomly do, remember how we did with the, last week we did with the DSP? So I'm just going to do squares, but do all different coloured squares. So I'm going to pop this one here, like so. Oh, that was a bit far out, wasn't it? Far out, Brussels sprout, that was a bit too far. I couldn't see. And then we're going to go cherry cobbler, and then some shaded spruce. Now obviously if your ink spots were like super juicy, you probably wouldn't get the, you know, the pattern that I'm getting right now, because they would be super juicy and they would work a bit better than my ones. But we're just going to randomly, and I'm just really randomly picking up the ink spots, as you can see, to put them down on the cut. I'm going to cover the whole thing, I think. I don't want to put two red ones together. How cool is this? Actually, this looks alright. As I said, these silly ideas come into my head, whoops, late at night. And I think, I don't even know if any of you would be interested in any of this. But anywho, we're here, we're doing it. Because we can. Probably got a bit of a big gap here, but that's alright. We can cover that with, what am I going to use there? Green, maybe. Green. Oh, I've done two greens together. I wasn't looking at that, was I? Go red. And then whatever colour that is there. That doesn't look too bad. I actually don't mind that, hey. Alright, so now we've done that, we will do the same again. We'll put that on there, and then I think we might grab a bit of crumb cake or pool party. Should I put pool party across the middle or crumb cake? Use a scrappy bit of pool party, or should I do crumb cake? Oh, I got lots of scraps of crumb cake. Look at this, because I cut out a whole heap of gingerbreads. So do I do pool party or crumb cake? And then what we might do is just grab whatever we don't do on the front, if we can do that on the layer as a background. Does that make sense? Probably doesn't. Probably going, what the hell are you talking about, Beck? So, pool party, you reckon? Alright, let's give that a bit of a tear. So, my challenge, as I said to you guys this week, is to create a background using your stamping spots, if you have them. That's probably a bit big, Beck. Probably don't need it that big. Go like that. Make it a bit skinnier. Across the middle there, like that. I think that looks alright. Pool party, pool party. And then, what we'll do is we'll do a crumb cake layer, like that. And then we'll do a pool party base. What do you reckon? You like that? Or should I do a white base? What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments what you think. Pool party or crumb cake? And then we'll use a different Christmas tree. I think we'll use the stars. I like the stars. I'll stamp, while you're deciding what you think, I'm going to stamp the stars. I've just got to clean this one off. Finally got a hot water system in my little studio here now, so I don't have to wash my chamois out in freezing cold water, so that's amazing. Although it was set at like 70 degrees the other day, so it was a bit hot. I said to Brett, we really need to turn that hot water service down. Can you do that? So he turned it down. But then I figured out, or found out, that you've got to have it set at 60 degrees, so it doesn't, you know, so then we had to change it again. So, anywho. Alright, so I'm going to stamp me stars in green. Like that. As I have it. Alright, that's easy. We can do that, Sonia. As I have it. Alright, so I'm going to stamp that there. Oh, I like that Christmas tree with the stars. That looks very cool. and then we'll cut it out using the die. I'm going to cut that out, so hold please, I'm not going to fussy cut that one out. And then we'll grab some of the scrappy bits of paper and just quickly cut some presents. Alright, we've got our little Christmas tree happening, and then I will just grab the dies because we got the photopolymer. Ooh. And should I wrap, and then where did our little scrappy bits of, I'll grab that one there and that one there, and we'll cut out some presents. Yeah, now let me cut out some presents just real quick. I am using the dies for these because I want to cut them out of cardstock, so we want them to be a little bit more shapely than what I did when I fussy cut it out. Okay, so we've got one present there, we've got another present there, and then I think we'll grab a bit of cherry cobbler, maybe scrap of cherry cobbler, and cut out another one. I'll do a square. I like the square. We'll do a square in cherry cobbler. So you can do it either way. I'm going to do tone on tone with my presents. I'm going to stamp cherry cobbler onto the cherry cobbler and vice versa. So we'll grab the presents now. I will have to put them onto an individual block so I can see them. And then I'm going to go pool party onto, I mind my head if it gets in the way, pool party, like that. Got one present there, and then we'll grab the cherry cobbler and stamp that down onto that one, like that, and then do this one for the crumb cake. So we're going to end up with 3 different looking presents. Alright, and we'll use a different sentiment as well, and I've got to ink up the edge of this, and I've got to cut out my bases. So we're just going to roughly ink up the edge here with a bit of, so you'll see how I'm using the stamping spots. We're using it, we're going to ink up all the edges, and it's meant to look rough, like it's not meant to be like a nice smooth edged card, it's meant to look rough. Hold please, I've got to get my trimmer. So because I've just chucked everything down on the desk that's next to me here, everything's just like thrown down. Alright, so we're cutting our card base, so 21 centimeters by 10.5. We're going to score that at 10.5. And then, oh look, I've put ink here, that's alright, because the ink's picked up from my map. Let me just clean that off. All the ink's picked up from that on the back, but that's okay because I can put my card front over the top of that. No one's going to see that. Alright, and then we need a card front. So I'm just going to cut this one down to 10 by 14.4. Alright, that's going to sit over the top of here like that. And see, cover all of that yucky ink on the front there. See, ink there now. Ink, you see it, now you don't. And then just need to make sure that this one is 13.8. So we're just going to slice that one off a little bit. And then what I think we'll do is we'll wrap this here like that. And will that one fit across there like that? I might have to trim that one off. Anyway, we'll stick it down and then we'll trim it off. And then I thought we could wrap some ribbon around it, or do we just do the same as what we did with our bow before, with our little knot? I think I like our little knot. Do you like the knot or not? Do you like the knot or not? So I was just going to pop that on there, but I need to trim it. Hold please, I'll just trim that one down. So we're going to go, oh this could be disastrous because it's not even straight. 14.4. Oh well, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll see. That's the whole idea of winging it, isn't it? I'll ink that up a little bit so we make it all the same. Alright, so we'll glue that one down now. Try different. Alright, we'll do different. I'm going to pop that on there. Go across here like so. Like that. Oh, look everybody, look who's just got home. Oh, who's this here? Is my working man? They can't see you. Oh, there you go. Oh, you can't squat down. Here, you want to sit on there. Sit on the arm of your chair. He's been working hard. He can't squat down. Oh, we'll just do this because he's too tall. He's too tall. There we go. Now you can see him. You been working hard, Lukey?
Yeah.
Yeah? Would you rather work or come and do Wing It Wednesday?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, such a tough decision.
Tough decision. Tough, hard decision. I don't know. I think I'd rather do Wing It Wednesday than work. What do you guys reckon? See, look, they're all saying hey, Luke. Your dinner's in the microwave. Is that what you've come over for? Oh, you've eaten it. Oh. Just come over to say hello?
I would like an extra sausage.
Oh, he would have liked an extra sausage. 2 sausages weren't enough for him. Alright, we'll get back to it. We'll flick it down. We're creating card bases, Lukey. Look at what we've done. We've done that one.
With your scraps?
No, we're just using our little ink spots. So, and then what I thought, we'd get that nice, I like that ribbon. We'll wrap that ribbon around here, like so, but I'm going to do it lower. So I'm going to do it here, like that. So we'll grab our tear and tape.
Yeah. I'd rather do work now.
He doesn't get, yeah, that's exactly, well, he doesn't get paid for Wing It Wednesday, does he? Well, he does. He gets trips overseas, Christine. That's sort of like a payment.
Not now that I have to save my money.
But now that he's working, I've told him if he wants to come overseas now, he has to save for his own airfare. I think that's fair, don't you? Do you guys think that's fair or not? That I'm making him
say no.
save for his own airfare? Alright, I'm going to wrap
being
this.
Cruel.
I'm being cruel. I'm not being cruel. Not at all.
You're hurting your family.
And with that, he's gone. Oh, I tell you what, it's such a hard life. Having to work, whatnot. Who would have thought? Alright, got that there. We're going to stick this down now. I'm going to peel those off again. So I've just smooshed my tape or my ribbon in between 2 layers of tape there. I just like to make sure that it, is a double hold here. No? You think that's fair, Kay? That I make him pay for his own airfare? I reckon. Teach him to save and not spend his money and waste it. That's what I reckon anyway. I'm a cruel mum. Mum of the year. Half of it, Lukey, you reckon, Christine? Half of it? Alright. Grab our little... Where did I put my glue dots? Ah, here. In my dimensionals. Alright, we're going to pop our little Christmas tree on. Here. Like so. And then our little presents. I thought I had mini ones hanging around here. Oh, don't you hate that when you put stuff down and then you can't find it because you just... Anyway, I thought I had like a whole sheet of mini ones. I thought I did before. So which one do you like so far? Do you like the colourful one, the purple one, or do you like the traditional Christmas colours? I've actually given my team a challenge to make a card and not use traditional Christmas colours. So no reds and greens this month. So I like to give them challenges every month, and that's one of their challenges this month. You know what, I haven't stamped a sentiment on it. This could be dangerous. But anyway, we'll stamp it on. Not cruel, teaching life skills. That's what I reckon too, Julie, hey? Life skills. Alright. Nearly missed you got me, Jill, on the last bit. Have you got power? I know there's some people out there that don't have power. Sending Christmas wishes. I like that sentiment. That's pretty cool. Alright, and then, I don't know how I'll go here, but let's just see if because I got this big cut on my finger here. Again, I know, story of my life lately, isn't it? I thought if I did some teeny weeny tiny little knots and put them on our little presents. Let's see if this looks any good. It might not look any good and we might go, you know what, nah, scrap that. Let's see how we go. Alright. Put it on the middle of, oh, that looks, it actually looks like that. What's that Quidditch thing from Harry Potter? Harry Plopper? We call him Harry Plopper. And the kids were little, we used to go, oh, who wants to watch Harry Plopper? The kids just go, no, it's not Harry Plopper, it's Harry Potter. So that just sort of stuck, and now we call it Harry Plopper. Well, that's just a invitation to our weird life with the kids. Oh, I've just wrecked that one. I've frayed it. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Let's see if, I bet you we can't do the other side. We can, look. See how these things happen and where they're mistakes? Yeah, power and internet. Whining. Watching the diamond. What diamond is that? Oh, I don't know what's happening. Anyway, we'll stick that one down. Stick that one down there like that. That looks like a very sick bow. But anyway. The snitch. There we go. See, Julie, you must be a Harry Plopper fan. We are not Harry Plopper fans. Do you know, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have not seen a full... I can't do that one into a knot. It's too small. I have not seen a full Harry Potter version of the movie. Not one of them. I fall asleep every single time I try to watch it. And I have tried several times, but... oh, no, netballs. Oh, okay. I have tried to watch them, but every single time I fall asleep. So, not a winner for me. But I do like butterbeer. Butterbeer is quite nice when we went to Universal. I must admit that. So, there we go. Alright, what do you reckon? Do you like the blue or pool party one with the squares, or do you like the dragging one, the purple? So pretty different. Bit I've not watched Harry Potter either, Christine. So you and me are the same. We're same. Which one do you like the most? I kind of like the purple one a little bit. I don't know. It's just a bit me, but I mean they're both nice, but I like them both. So that's my challenge for you lot this week, is to use your little ink spots. Whether you've got just some in your kit, it doesn't matter what colours or whatever, and it doesn't have to be a Christmas card. It can be a flower or a get well or a happy birthday or whatever. It doesn't matter. But you choose, you decide. So long as you use your little ink spots, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. So I put this challenge out in the Craft with Beck group. So if you're not part of my Craft with Beck group, jump on over. Answer some simple questions, and that is just to keep us all safe from spammers and all of that garbage that happens on Facebook. It's a private group, so I want to make sure that we're all safe and we're not letting anyone, that's not reliable into the group. And then you can post up your challenges and you can go into the draw to win some prizes. Now, I do have some prizes to post. They are in my bag, and I went to post them today and I totally forgot that they were in my bag after work. I'm just going to pop this up so I can get my laptop to do my new prize draw. And so let's see who the winner. So this is from a fortnight ago because I wasn't live last week. So let me pull up my laptop here. And let's just see who we had. So we had 2, 4, 6, 7 people enter our little challenge. Where's my card? Oh, here it is here. So this was your challenge last time, was to use your squares, or DSP squares, to create a Christmas card. And it didn't have to have a word on the front of it. It could have had whatever you wanted, but it was just to create little squares with your designer series paper. So let's see who the winner's going to be. So here we are here. Let's tap it and see who the winner's going to be. a latecomer, and she takes it out. Julie Stackpole. Well done, Jules. Julie's part of my team. Julie's been part of my team, and you know what? She joined my team after winning a raffle. She won one of my raffles, came along, saw how awesome we all were, and then thought, oh, got to be part of that crew. So let me see what we've got for you, Julie. I think I know exactly what I'm going to give you, Jules. I'm going to give you a new Wink of Stella. Wink of Stella for you, because everybody loves to sparkle. So I'm going to give that to you. I will give it to you tomorrow night when I see you in class. So congratulations, Julie. Well done on winning your prize. Alright guys, so that's all I have for you tonight. Don't forget, you've got the join special at the moment. If you do want to be part of my awesome team, it's $60 to join. You purchase $235. You don't have to do what I do. Most of my team are just hobby demonstrators who joined for the discount of 20% on all of their retail item or goods that you buy at the online store. But you also get us as a community. We have a Facebook page. I do challenges. We do bundle focus program every month as well. So it is just a really fun group to be part of. Also, there's free shipping for 3 days. So if you join, you can place your first order and get free shipping. So you'll get free shipping with your join order, and then you can place your first order and get free shipping. Oh, it's a no-brainer, really. You're going to save heaps of money just doing it that way. So, all right, guys, I hope you have a great week, rest of your week. I will see you... That's not true, Julie. You're rich with friendship. That's what you're rich with. Alright guys, well, have a great week, the rest of your week, and I will see you on Saturday morning for Breakfast with Beck, where we will announce our $100 voucher giveaway to a lucky winner that places their $50 order at my online store. Don't forget, if you place it over $65, you get free shipping on it too. Alright guys, have a wonderful day, and I will see you on Saturday. Alright, bye for now.